scholarships we have, and also go into Q&A. So let me introduce everybody to you right away. We have executive producer Joaquin Dos Santos. Writer Tim Hedrick. Andrew Lyons, Jeremy Shada as Lance. Taylor Klaus as Pidge. For Joaquin and Tim, what is your history with Voltron? I mean, you guys are also fans of the original, so what did you do to watch the original that you decided, you know what, that's something that we want to bring across to a modern day representation?
Hopefully you guys can hear this. I know you can hear it. All right. So we'll talk super loud. You know, speaking for myself, I grew up with the show. I'm a child of the 80s, so the show was really, near and dear to my heart. Just a quick little story about how I was introduced to it. Grew up in the valley, super hot summer. I used to swim at my buddy Mike Issue's house all the time. And we were supposed to go swimming one day. Voltron happened to come on. I literally, with Mike Issue, just played Voltron all day. We didn't go swimming at all. And I remember my mom picking us up, and Mike Issue's mom saying, like, they just played the Lion Show all day. Go swimming. But we were, I was hooked ever since then. So it's, for me, it's sort of like a childhood dream to be able to work with the show.
Yeah, it's very difficult not to just sit down and eat a big bowl of, Fruit Loops while you're working. It just takes you back to that point.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you're not alone.
Do you ever feel like you're at risk of getting stuck in the nostalgia of it all, and that maybe, how do you decide what to try new and what to discard?
Well, TV and storytelling has just come so far in the past few years that you go back and watch the old show and it's awesome. Everything that it was and everything that it meant to us as kids. But, just the storytelling has just stepped up so much that we now need to please a whole new audience that expects just a higher form of storytelling. So, we just try to make stories that we find interesting and that we empower to find interesting.
I will say that everything sort of needs to pass the swim test. So it needs the squint test. Yeah. There you go.
When you squint,
does it still? Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
There we go.
All right, so the squint test is when you squint, it still kind of looks like the same
Yeah,
thing. So
everything
you're
needs
gonna get it
to look like the original show. It me to be recognizable. So the little peek you guys got there, you know, if you grew up with the show, a lot of that should be instantly recognizable to the show you remember growing up.
Fantastic. So without giving away any spoilers or any major plot points, can you, however, discuss kind of what the show is about and what people can expect? I know, tricky.
Well, we've got 5 lines, and they form one giant robot. Keeping that part. Yeah, I mean, basically what we wanted to do when we were remaking it is just take the show that we loved as kids and just kind of make it as we imagined it from then. You know, my memories of the show are that it's awesome, and so we're just trying to make a new awesome version. And we have this fantastic cast to be all of the pilots, and we're just trying to bring out more character building, I think, with each of these guys. So each of the pilots will have a little more of an in-depth story, I think, as we go along. But these guys are going to be starting out on planet Earth. They're going to find each other. They're going to find a blue line that's going to take them to space, and they're going to go on a crazy ride.
Yeah, and I will say that the moniker of Defender of the Universe from the original show, that's something that I think we tried to build into our version of the show. A lot of times, you know, the previous version, they'd stay on one planet and kind of defend the planet. We really wanted to take the show on the road and have Voltron live up to that type of Defender of the Universe.
Very nice. So now this is the first time that we're going to see all of our soon-to-be paladins kind of coming together. Can you help me introduce the clip that we've got to show everybody kind of what sets the series up in motion?
Yeah.
Sure. So our first clip is basically we've got our paladins, Paige, Hunk, and Lance are going to see it. They are space cadets at the Galaxy Garrison, which you might remember from the original show. And they're learning about space, and Paige has like a whole other story where she's reaching out and listening out into space, and she's getting these weird alien transmissions. Ultimately, it reveals that this crazy alien module lands in the backyard of the school, and they gotta go find out that it's actually Shiro, one of their heroes, one of like the best students in the class, and he went off on a space mission, and now he's come back, but in an alien spaceship.
He's been gone for about a year, so what's happened to him in that year? That's sort of the mystery they're unraveling, throughout the course of the series, really.
Fantastic. All right, do we have the start the clip?